What up, wide receivers? Coach Mags here, and today we're going to talk about how to run a comeback route. Okay, I found a pretty good example from this destroying one-on-one video, and I'm going to give you some tips that can help you, all right, whenever your coach calls this or you're running this route in one-on-ones. Okay, now before we get started, if this video helps you out, it would mean the world to me if you could drop a like, comment, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. That way I can make this pretty much my living one day and make these videos for you on a consistent basis, right? I'm trying my very best, right, with the time that I have. All right, but anyways, let's do this. Let's get into the video. Let's talk about how to run a comeback route. All right, so to start off, we want to make sure that we absolutely sell the fade. Now, what this means is once we start running off the line, we're going to make sure that we are sprinting. This receiver really looks like he's trying to go deep, and that's what you have to do, all right? You have to sell the fade. Act like you're going deep. That's the only way it's going to work. So, number one, on the comeback, make sure you are selling the fade like this receiver right here. Sprint, sprint, sprint. And then once we get to the top of our break, this is where it gets important, okay? So we're sprinting full speed. So if we want to get out of this break quickly, we have to sink our hips, all right? Hips go down, chest goes down. We really got to sink, 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 all right? That's going to help us, okay? And then we're turning to our outside towards the sideline. All right, keep coming down towards the sideline right here. We kind of slow down. All right, but we do a pretty good job of getting to the football. All right, the receiver knows that he beats the DB, so he's not really sprinting out of the break entirely. But if this DB is closer to you, right on your hip around here, that's why you have to make sure you're sprinting out of the break downhill. All right, you don't want to get out of the break and go towards the sideline. You want to come downhill towards the sideline. All right, and not instead of just straight out like an out route. You want to make sure you come down. All right, that way you have more separation and you're running from the DB if they're right here. All right, so those are your 2 tips. I think maybe like 3 tips, right? Sell the fade, sink the hips, and as you're running out, make sure you're coming downhill, running away from the DB. That way you can have that much separation, all right, when you're running these comeback routes.